through the detonator, you can then pick up a booster to completely stop them from doing anything else. And obviously, all other kinds of things are possible depending on what you put in your action. You know, some people play Tornado Dragon for extra spell trap removal on the opponent's turn. People can play Trap Bridge for Asia because this card is actually a whole trap card. This with some extra
Feel free to take the time to look at the new supplies.
All kinds of options here. Because Ryziel Detonator can protect itself from battle. If they attack it with something that's bigger than it, you can detach to protect it, and then because an Exceeds monster has battled this turn, you can banish the Plasma Hole and put a Zeus on top of it on the opponent's turn, which can obviously be very cool and very powerful. Doesn't happen often,
As an
but it's possible.
innkeeper,
This is
I've dealt
something
with all
that
kinds of
is
guests,
not unbreakable.
no
It
matter
can be
where they
looked
come
upon as a
from.
very efficient
Once
deck,
we're
but
under
it's
the
by
same
no
roof,
means super
we're
aggressive
pretty
or
much
super
like
unfair.
family.
But I just want to showcase
And
not
when you're
only
family,
against like
a little
Nakuru, why
mutual
this deck
tolerance
is
is
good into
often
hand
all it
traps, but
takes
also
to
like
resolve
would be an
most
example of
quarrels.
like more conventional hand traps like Impermanent.
Ain't that the truth?
Why people
But
are
also, aren't you just using that trust to aren't you just trying to take advantage of their trust in the end?
when you have extenders. It goes without
Typically.
saying that if your opponent starts with just Ice Ryziel and does not have an extender hand, if you
The
just have
system
one
is
infinite
upgraded
permanence
and your
on this,
firewall
pass
is
the
more
turn. That's
reliable
just how
now.
it goes with some of these one-card combos. If you just start one of them and you have no
The
way
system
to
is
turn the combo,
upgraded
pass
and
one
your
draw or one
firewall
pass
is more
turn.
reliable
However,
now.
where it gets really impressive, and this is where one of the core strengths
The
of the deck
system
lies,
is
I think,
upgraded
is how
and your
this deck plays
firewall
with
is
not
more
one starter
reliable
versus
now.
one hand trap, but with two starters versus two hand traps. So let's just assume our opponent has two very common hand traps in action Imperm, and we have an Ice Ryziel and a Sword Ryziel. It can be X Ryziel and Sword, it can be Ice and X, doesn't really matter. You're going to start with Ice. Opponent is going to Imperm it first to play around triple tactics talents. I think that'd be a reasonable thing to expect. And because you have a Ryziel monster on the board now, you can just special summon Sword and activate its effect to search. If your opponent doesn't know what's happening, they might even use the Ash Blossom here. And then of course we know what's going to happen. We know we're going to overlay this 2 into Duo Drive, and we're going to search 2 more and just keep playing like nothing happened. Let's assume they know that we can go Duo Drive and they just like don't stop the Sword Ryziel. So we
The
search
system
X,
is
right? And then they're
upgraded
going to
and
go
your
into Duo
firewall
Drive,
is
and this
more
is, to be
reliable
honest,
now.
what you should expect to hand trap most of the time against this deck. Hand trapping Duo Drive, I think, is the most efficient way to cut them off of follow-up as well, because at this point, when they start 2 starters, you're going to see it's impossible to stop them from making anything. You're going to activate Duo Drive here, now you're going to Ash it, so you've Ash and Imperm into these, and we still have the X Ryziel in hand, so we're going to be able to go X, send Aggregator, special
Are
summon
you here to
itself,
see Michi?
effect of X, search
Feel free to take the
node,
time
and
to
then you're
look
going
at
to
the new
special summon
supplies,
node,
too.
you're going to be able to detonator and attach the aggregator. We've had 2 hand traps against 2 starters, and
I
they
can
still
spend
end
some
on
money
their
here.
powers monster with 3 pops and the aggregator negate, and they will have 3 other cards in their hand, which could be their own hand traps. And because we've used 2 hand traps, we're going to be down to cards
Not
when
like
we start
saving
our
up
turn. We're only gonna
that
be playing
this
4 cards.
currency
This
is
is
all
why
that
this deck
valuable.
is so powerful, I think. It's because when they draw combinations of 2 cards, they can basically force every single deck into a
Or the
great game,
materials
because you can
I'm
just simply
looking
not
for
really
again.
stop this. You would need a 3rd hand trap on top of all that to even make it work. Like, of course, if you had a 3rd hand trap like in the Giru or something on top here, then you would be good. Any scenario where your opponent has 2 hand traps and the Ryziel deck draws 2 starters, it's going to be able to establish
yeah,
the
that's the blue
detonator, and it's going
crystal.
to force people to play into the death. This is not only an advantage
Are you
for my
here to see
opponent. When I'm
Michi?
looking at this deck,
Feel free to take the time to look at the new
I actually
supplies,
found
too.
that playing a deck with only well from each card, actually chances of seeing different ones play through hand traps super easily. It's not that high, but it's not super low either. Like, the deck is consistent and you can play some other cards, but at the end of the day, you're losing your advantage for that, right? The advantage of this deck is that you have a lot of space for non-engine. The more consistency you add, the less room for non-engine you have, and the weaker your deck becomes, like going second, for example, or just in general when you need those non-engine slots, right? Like super valuable cards to have in this format. So in a world where this deck always opens 2 Ryziel cards and 3 non-engine, I think it is by far like the best deck in the format. But I think realistically, the deck is not going to do that super often. I think finding the right ratios and the right balance between engine and non-engine in Ryziel is super difficult, and it's also going to define how good this deck is going to do. There's a lot of possibilities here, right? Like, you can add more engine to this deck if you want to.
There you are.
Non-engine this deck can use, you're very flexible. My prediction for the upcoming format is that in the beginning, you're still going to see mostly hand traps
Are
in
you
this
here to
deck,
see Michi?
because obviously people
Feel
will
free to
still
take
have
the
be
time
worried
to
about
look at the
playing
new
into
supplies,
Snake Eyes,
too.
playing into Yubel, and some of the cards that are good into Ryziel, like Triple Tactics Talents or Ultimate Slaver, anything like that, those cards are just not that great into the existing decks already, right? It's going to be difficult to incorporate too many main deck cards that are good against Ryzeal when you're still worried about all those kind of things. That is roughly an idea of how the Ryzeal deck works and what its advantages and also some of its disadvantages are. But overall, I still think this deck is very good. I think a deck that can play this amount of non-engine, like if you add 3 or 6 more consistency cards to the deck, you're still going to be able to run like anywhere between 18 and 24 non-engines decks, so it's going to be very, very good. I don't think it's going to have the same position for us that it has in the OCG right now, because in the OCG, a lot of other decks are significantly weakened by ban lists. Yubel is much weaker, Snake Eye is much weaker, Tenpai is much weaker, and Ryzeal has to compete with all of those. I think it is just another top tier deck in the mix. It is not going to be the best deck by far. I think it's just going to
The
be
system
very
is
solid in the
upgraded
Shibuya
and your
format. Let me
firewall
know
is more
what you guys
reliable
think of
now.
this deck. Let me know if you guys thought this little presentation was helpful. I'm going to do the same for Malice. If you don't want to miss it, make sure to subscribe and leave some feedback in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
The system is upgraded and your firewall is more reliable
This
now.
converts voice to text.
The system is upgraded and your firewall is more reliable now.
Oh yeah, her damage scales off of her HP. The plural for matrix is matrices. Matrix is the singular, but the plural is matrices with a C, not an X. Control effect immunity, that's honestly really great. But at the same time, not that important. I think I can get away with not maxing that out for now.
The system is upgraded and your firewall is more reliable. The system is upgraded and your firewall is more reliable
Drifting
now.
in the freedom, everything you
The system
do,
is upgraded and your
everything
firewall
just
is more
feels
reliable now.
alright. The sun is melting in the sea. There is to know with running age on with a ring. So I don't know when this was available. This has always been not a mechanic that's been under development, but apparently it works now. Look, we've got team recommendations now. Ain't that wacky? They even have the yyyy team. It's actually absurd that Cabernet is in pretty much every team comp shown here, with the exception of this team, which is all about weak spots. Now the one with Darren 0 seems interesting, so that's gonna be the one I'll try. More is pretty much a direct upgrade. I don't know why I voice cracked there. Wow, I'm still in puberty apparently.
Firewall debugging completed. You're under protection now.
Okay. Thank you for your warm invitation.
Looks good to me. Absolutely max this out. Her HP is the most important stat. Attack is irrelevant. Personal protection will still be useful as an endurance center. And that'll do it. Let's see how this plays out.
I smell the sweet fragrance. D-Matrix, activate! D-Matrix, activate! Enjoy the release!
Death is your only destination.
I smell the sweet fragrance of souls.
Overflow! Warning!
Good show's about to start.
Why? My everything.
Dang it, I gave my energy to the wrong character.
Enjoy the release.
your... I smell the sweet fragrance of souls. I smell the sweet fragrance of souls.
Overflow. Warning! Overflow. Warning!
Good show's about to start.
D-Matrix. Activate. Enjoy the release.
I smell the sweet fragrance of souls.
D-Matrix. Activate.
Good show's about to start.
D-Matrix. Activate.
I smell the sweet fragrance. I smell the...
Overflow. Overflow. Warning!
Good show's about to... Good show's about to... Good show's about to start.
Enjoy the release.
Good show's about to start.
Overflow. Warning! Overflow. Warning! Enjoy the release. D-Matrix. Activate.
I smell the sweet... Good show's about to start.
Overflow. Warning!
Good show's about to...
D-Matrix. Activate. Enjoy the release. Overflow. Warning! Overflow. Warning!
I smell the sweet fragrance of soul.
D-Matrix.
Good show's about...
Death is your only destination. Overflow. Warning! Enjoy the release.
Good show's about to... Good show's about to start. Good show's about to start. Good show's about to start. See? I'm still a professional.
God damn, that was pretty good. With some better rotations, I could have one-cycled that, for sure. I'm using Genshin lingo, but...
Let's go.
Yeah, fucking Olo's great. More is great.
Hey there! Did you rest well?
I do not regret leveling her up, but I still hate her as a character.
No commissions tonight, so I'm here for a break.
She's kinda like Hu Tao, I guess. I mean, I guess it's more accurate that Nox is my Hu Tao. The earliest DPS character I've ever got. One I personally don't enjoy the character of, but understand how powerful she is. Who would be my Darren in Genshin Impact? A character that's just really good and I love using at DPS. I guess ultimately at some point, Hu Tao has kind of become Darren for me. You know, I want more materials. This is where we can get materials. The blocking is irrelevant type bullshit. Wait, am I in easy mode? Or as they call it, normal difficulty? Fuck that. I wanna at least try.
Let's go.
Probably Umbra and Fury spam. Let's look at all the stages. I don't know why I thought I could select 2 buffs. Dustin, Joyland, Tumbleweeds on the road. Ooh, more will be perfect here actually. Dreamy Bubble always shows up here, huh?
Let's go.
And this one's just all the damage. Interesting. I'll start with the Shadow Walk themed one since it seems like the easiest one to deal with. No need for healers, no need for anything.
Let's go.
Probably just Umbra spam, yeah. I can also go Arcane. Ultimate blasts permanently. Excuse me. What I've been seeking. 6 shots, they're faster than lightning. I know someone who'll be unironically useful here and nowhere else would be you, and then from here oh no, Corin, not Angel. Fuck that shit. She will actually be really useful here though.
Gonna work. At your service.
If I can't get the 3rd buff anyway, since there aren't enough, then probably not worth bringing 2 more. Because like, who else can I really bring? I should just focus on buffing the existing cast. Honestly, maybe Life Loss will work better.
If you want to use me,
I'm still missing a
Be
core
careful.
member of that team though.
I'm coming!
I will never let you down.
I'm not a fan of using half-baked teams. Yeah, you know what?
Are you sure you want to leave this to me? Yyyy is here to conquer you!
Getting my hands dirty
kitchen could be fun.
Who put a glass and roses on my grave?
I knew they would start at the top. I love it when I'm right.
Back off! Don't come close!
Dark sound tiles, they don't actually work, I'm pretty sure right now.
Time to die.
Please don't come over here!
Nevermore!
God dang it.
Nevermore! Vanish.
That's all the uses I'm pretty sure I can bother. That's worth bothering with. Whoops, what the fuck happened to my fucking formation?
Time to die.
Yeah, core breaking is pretty much irrelevant.
Nevermore! Nevermore!
Not really.
Please don't come over here!
Oh boy, big guy's moving.
Vanish. Time to die. Nevermore!
Apply that to him once and then that's it.
Nevermore!
Please don't come over here!
Vanish. Time to die.
Back off! Don't come close!
Nevermore! Time to die. Vanish. Nevermore!
Please don't come over here!
Time to die.
Phew! Did we do well this time, Chief?
Let's go.
That went well.
Dusty, driving, tumbleweeds on the road, sunny, searing, get the dirt in my bones, take down,
Hey there! Did you rest well?
show, bumping, rhythm, get it out of control. That good is what I've been seeking. Six shot, you're faster than lightning. Shot,
No commissions tonight, so I'm here for a break.
the power be shaking. Back in the town, I gotta keep it right. Our guild is born with my bodies rock.
damn it. Whatever, I'm done for today.